scout this banner. Even if it's 2,500 star gems, scout this banner. How's it going? XPPlayer here, and welcome back to another episode of SIF All-Stars, where today we're gonna go ahead and quickly review the latest cards that we have. Well, it's actually a day late, but still, you get the idea. We have the festival banner, ain't that lovely? And it's been quite a long while since I haven't used UR actually, FestUR, so I mean, that's a surprise, but I guess it's quite expected because they're long overdue for a new UR, so there's that. So you can scout for this banner right now until mid-May. That's right, 14th of May. Ain't that lovely? So this time on this banner we have Fest Nico and Fest I. So we're gonna go ahead and check out their stats right now. Oh my goodness, my phone is heating. Anyways, so first up we have Nico-chan here. She is a natural SP type. Dang. They're really bringing up their natural types, aren't they? But yeah, as you can see here, her stats are pretty darn powerful, with the technique reaching over 15k and appeal being at 13k. Honestly, this on its own is a very powerful powerhouse right there. But as you can see here, her skill is, you guessed it, a fill SP type. So it's like, it's one of the ideal cards to actually use on the current meta that we have, so it makes sense. It makes sense to have this Nico-chan actually, just from that. And then, if we look at her abilities here, her passive is a hybrid, so main appeal, second technique, which is actually pretty useful, considering that if you do have other powerful natural cards, they'll work pretty well with this Nico-chan here. So with that, we should also notice her ability here. Her ability, if you don't remember, also came out with Checkmate Fesrina, and this is actually quite powerful too. So in a sense, you could treat it as the natural version for Checkmate Fesrina. And so if you haven't got Checkmate Fesrina yet, and you're trying to wonder what kind of URs you want to get, Fest URs you want to get, this is probably the top of your list of priorities right now. Considering that we also have Borarara Expert also. You want to get extra, appeal, and you realize, oh, you're lacking a little something. Or, you have some other natural songs you want to clear, but you feel like you're lacking something. This Nico-chan will actually do pretty well with that. So, yeah. I'd say it's a 10 out of 10. Go ahead and scout for this Nico-chan, especially if you're a Nico-oshi. So, I mean, you can't really miss with this one, honestly. Not many cons at all. In fact, I don't think there are any cons with this, honestly. Technique being first, meaning she should have extra crit rate, and she's an SP type with a fill SP card, meaning that you can recharge your SP gauge faster, so it's like, I see this as an absolute win. Yeah. So with that said, her costume here is Punky Nico, and well, I mean, if you look at that, that's, yeah, I mean, everything of punk, I guess. There's something about gloves, I feel certain something with gloves, but I mean, yeah, nice, I guess. Anyways, on to the second FestUR, we have Ai-san here. Ai-san here is a cool SP type, and actually the stats are pretty similar, except this time Ai's passive is only towards appeal, so it's not a hybrid thing, though it is targeting same strategy, so in a sense this Ai-san here would be more sort of practical and more versatile compared to Nico there. But having said that, she is still pretty good because she also is a fill SP card. Dang, Mindnet Games, it's like, suddenly you just realized, oh, let's just bring out a month where it's like, well, you can't be skipping this one because this is honestly powerhouses right here. So honestly, I don't know, you can't really go wrong with this really. But yeah, again, fill SP card, 9%, same strategy, passive for appeal, pretty good, and she also has the overcharge. Now, if you haven't realized, Niji Yodo Passion's challenge has been out, and that is a cool attribute, so meaning, you guessed it, Mindnet Games bringing out another card to combat the situation they made. Lovely. But I mean, you still need these cool cards though, because when you think about it actually, there aren't really that many good cool cards in general. I mean, yes, there is the Wisteria Fest Nozomi, or even the first one, the Schoolgirl Fest I, but, now not much has really come out that really shocks me, shocks me to the impact where it's like, you can't miss that Fest UR. until this one. So, I mean, just like that, very powerful combo, I must say. Anyways, with that said, costume here is the Moonlit Knight's Invitation. Yeah. Dang, Iceland. Dang. You're going that way, aren't you? Okay. I bet it's something because of the sort of like, I guess, vampire thing. I don't know. Oh well, it's just me. Anyway, so with that said, let's head off to the SRs here. So first off, we have Mia's here, and she is a Smile Guard type, very high on stamina, reaching 9k with her passive included, and overall it's actually pretty good in general. It's also not debuffed as well because her skill is 32%. Normally you'd see like a debuff, like at least like 29% or even 27%, but since it's not debuffed here, honestly, just on her own, Mia is actually a pretty good recovery, especially for an SR. She also has an ability here to recover as well during a pill chance success, so pretty good, honestly. I don't see much wrong about this. Even the stats too, it's like the higher mid end of SR cards, so not bad at all, really. But yeah, with that said, I guess just to go straight to costumes. Colorful dreams, colorful smiles. I mean, they're really bringing it out quite quickly, aren't they? So, I mean, to be fair, you have like 12 costumes to go through, and Nijigaku does have 12 members. Making it quite a little bit, tough to really circulate around all the members, You have to fit in more Nijigaku members nowadays, so I mean, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense they had to push out the new costume here. So I mean, waiting for the 3D version. So there's that. Anyways, on to the second SR. We have Hanamaru-chan here. She is a cool skill type. Lovely. Technique is actually over 9k, including the technique. But even without the passive, it's almost 9k as well. So, dang, quite powerful. Quite powerful in that aspect. Problem is that her skill is only boosting your crit rate. So yeah, another problem is obviously that everything is actually targeting cool cards only. So she is powerful, yes, but you're gonna have to put other cool cards with her. Otherwise, she won't be buffing everyone else, and it'll be a waste of her, assets. Yeah, assets as in skill and abilities. What are you thinking, perv? Anyway, so yeah, that's really the only con here. Though, I mean, crit rate wise, I don't think it really matters too much anyway for the early game as well. I think you'd want to focus more on the SP side of things. So, yeah, high base stats, but also other cool cards as well. But would I say it's a necessary card to have? Not really. I'd say go for the SP cards instead. Take those as a priority before these sort of cards. But overall, if you still need like extra cards to have on your DLP, why not? So yeah, that's about it. Costume here is Mirai no Bokura wa shitteru yo. So Miraboku. And yeah, it really took them a while to actually bring this up now, haven't they? Yeah, so I mean, good thing they finally brought it out, huh? So, lovely stuff. So, verdict. Scout this banner. Even if it's 2,500 star gems, scout this banner. I don't care who's Yoshi, scout this banner. This is a banner that you just can't miss, honestly. It's like there's no arguable flaws you can have for the FSCRs that are featured here. So I mean, yeah, just do it. What are you waiting for? Just do it. Just go for it. But yeah. With that said, we can finally go ahead and move on to several other info as well. So we also have the revival scouting. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but just in case I haven't, a quick recap on this one. This one is gonna be allowing you to scout until the laser tag event. So you have the white chocolate, and unfortunately there are no fest URs, no party URs in this lineup. So I honestly would just skip this, honestly. I'd just wait for an event where it's like you can pick your UR that you want from the old time. I wouldn't really count this one, because at this rate, I think you should just focus more on like the power you're getting out of your cards, and then just let RNG do the rest of the work of getting the remaining URs. So yeah, don't rush on that one. And yeah, we also have the story chapter 38, so you can go ahead, read that chart, just believe 12-person member thing. Yeah, have fun. And this one here, Mana Games. Mana Games, what is this? Mana Games Bushimo, what is this? Can you explain what this is here? Can you explain what this is? I don't know. I'm struggling to explain what that is, definitely. But yeah, let's quickly go ahead and also check the other info that we have, as well as I'll give you a summary of the SIF All-Star Notice number 17. Version 17? Number 17 that we have from the JP server. So I'll be including that together with the info that we'll be talking about here. So it'll be less hopping around. So for the Stargem sale, it's pretty much the same. The total buying limit here is 6322. So yeah, from top to bottom, 6322. So I mean, yeah, if you want to go ahead and get that, I guess, why not? I guess. I mean, if you're up for that, I guess, maybe. But yeah, we have the Nijigaku Bond episode, so if you want to go ahead and read that, have fun! Wow! Can't wait. I mean, seriously, Ranji becomes a mom. Wow. Huh. That's gotta be quite an interesting event. Anyway, so on to the things that are covered on the SIF All-Star Notice. And one of it is the Training Camp Inside Skill campaign. So for this one here, it is actually currently active until 2359 of the 13th of May. So during this period, your inside skill rates are doubled. Though I wouldn't say it's exact best because, you know, 1% times 2, in that case, it's still 2%. It's still not that much, but I mean, I suppose if you want to go ahead and scrape the bottom of the barrel, why not? I suppose. I mean, I expect them to release more of these campaigns, so I guess maybe there's something more. But I mean, if you want to go ahead and take the bite, I guess, bite the bait, why not? So here's that. And then the second bit here from the notice is the Sparkling Vacation 2022. So there are several periods as well. We have this here, so there are these list of t-shirts if you want to go ahead and exchange for these. Yeah, you can go ahead and exchange them with the star pieces that you'll be getting. And yeah, we also have like 3 sessions, like 3 parts of the campaign. And currently the first part is only that revealing that, oh, you can go ahead and exchange these costume tickets. And then the first part of the campaign is only the login bonus. But we don't need to worry too much about that because the exchange limit is until the end of July. So that means there isn't really much of a rush for you to decide. You could wait until the entire lineup is released and then you go ahead and exchange what you want. So that way you can figure out how to most efficiently use your star pieces. So yeah, you can wait on that. No need to rush on that. And yeah, real quick here, there is a break because in Japan it is Golden Week. If you don't know, Golden Week is basically an amalgamation of holidays in Japan. And Japan's like, oh, since there are just so many holidays in this period, we're just gonna call this entire week a week off. Yeah, and that's why it's called Golden Week, I suppose. But yeah, basically during this period until the 9th of May, SIF All-Star support will be on pause. So be careful, you know, because if you have issues during these days, most likely you won't get a response because, you know, Japan holidays. Duh. So yeah, earliest response is going to be on the 10th of May. So please take care whenever you want to ask for customer support. Yes. Anyway, so there are other info that are mentioned in the notice but aren't shown in the notices in the global version, so I'll be just reading them out verbally. So first one is the SIF All-Star Pass campaign. So what this is that if you're subscribed, whether it's continuous or new subscribers to the All-Star Pass, during the period of 1st of April until the end of June, if you subscribe within this period, you will get monthly gifts, you'll get monthly rewards, and it's essentially consisting a lot of macarons, some training items as well, and they have plans for some other bonuses as well. So I'm not sure what it is because they said they're gonna reveal those info at a later date. So I suppose look forward to that. And honestly, I'd say why not? why not? If you don't mind spending a little bit of money on the game, then I suppose it's no better time to subscribe to the All-Star Pass than now, honestly. So yeah, go for it, I guess. Have fun. And then yeah, and then onto the update bits. So essentially this one's like a recap of the info that has been announced beforehand. So we have the easing of the story life difficulties. So this only applies to the normal difficulty. So they have already adjusted the second season's difficulty so that it's a bit easier for new players to go ahead and clear the normal difficulty. And with that in mind, actually, they are deciding to also begin to ease the difficulties for all the other normal difficulty areas. So hopefully we'll see like a normal difficulty for like the first season as well, so that way we could farm a bunch more, you know, star gems. That would be perfect. That would be nice, but we'll see. We'll see, because Minecraft Games is trying to simplify things, you know, trying to make the beginner's rush a bit more smoother to transition away from. So yeah, I mean, that makes it a bit more beginner friendly, I suppose. Not bad. Not bad on that aspect. Until they got yeeted onto the reality that, oh, you need all these latest cards to clear the most advanced songs, but hey, gotta have to start somewhere. And then second bit of info, TV anime season 1 songs re-released into SIF All-Stars. So all the songs, so starting from Dream With You all the way to Awakening Promise, so all 12 solo songs. All 12 solo songs? No. All 10 solo songs, because each character has one, Ayuma has 2. So yeah, 10 songs. Those will all be re-released as permanently, but I think it'll still be 2D, I believe. And they will be available from the 1st of May, so actually Sunday, I believe. Yeah, Sunday. So if I go ahead, spam your favorite Niji solo song from first season, go ahead, have fun. I think I'll be just spamming Solitude Rain because I actually need the natural cards as well, so I mean natural macrons, but yeah, that's just me. Anyway, so that's that. And then we have the event item exchange lineup refresh. So starting from the 1st of May, as the lineup is being refreshed, more items will be added to the item exchange. So this, I assume this is including the SBL exchange, the Dreamlight Parade exchange, and I have hopes that it'll also update the lineup for the item exchange event. So if that's the case, that means we hopefully will get better deals. Hopefully, that would be nice, honestly. But we'll see. We'll see how this new lineup will affect things. Maybe they can end up like actually updating a bunch of the reward URs, reward SRs on the SPL side much quicker, so that way they can actually catch up. Because as I said before, if they release like one event's reward UR SR a month, it would take them forever to catch up, and some of the events reward SRs and URs actually pretty good. So yeah, if they're updating that, Minecraft Games, you are improving more on the impressions. So yeah, probably tackling things that KLab didn't do. So I mean, in a sense, they're doing a better job than KLab. So I mean, there's that. But yeah, next news, we have Nijigakabon episode limited time full unlock. So this will be available from the 13th of May until late June. No exact dates have been released, but I'm gonna assume that it's gonna be towards the end of June, I suppose. Okay, I suppose June 30th or something like that. During this period, you can read every single Nijigaku member story. Bond story, I mean. So for these Bond episodes, I don't know if you're gonna actually be able to collect the rewards, but if you can, do it. If you can't, I suppose give it a read anyway, I guess, because some of these do kind of open up some of their characters and see how they interact if they were to interact with the other groups' members, you know, something like that. So, a fun side story to watch, I suppose. And final bit of news, we have the daily song restoration up limit increase. So starting from 14th of May, we have the 1 full restore. That will be updated to 9 full restores. meaning you will be able to play the daily songs 50 times per day, up to 50 times per day. So say if you want to play Maze Town for some reason, because they have the silver macarons, you can play up to 50 times per day for that. So I mean, is it a good offer? Depends. Depends how much value you put 5-star gems into, I guess. If you think 5-star gems is a very decent payout for the amount of like silver macarons you're getting, go for it, honestly. But yeah, that's all the news from the SIF All-Star Notice Volume 17, and Volume 18 will come on June 2022. Okay, so that's it for the notice, and my overall thoughts over this is that, well, it's more of a quality of life improvement, and, well, I like to see more aggressive balancing, you know. I like this quality of life improvements, I like that for sure, but perhaps something more impactful. We'll see if Minor Games is going to try something more impactful from the next volume. Perhaps they're just testing the waters and improving the things that are, you know, a no-brainer to improve, and then they're gonna slowly work on the more advanced things. Who knows? I'm really looking forward to this then, if that's the case. But yeah, and that's it. Honestly, that's it. And yeah, very nice. Yeah, a little bit here. Android OS 12. If you're gonna go ahead and check for that, don't update to Android 12. Yeah, otherwise it's gonna glitch out, and that ain't good for gameplay. So yeah, for those Android users, refrain from Android 12 for now. Android 11, stick to that first. But yeah, with that said, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's info dump, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more All Stars videos. And I'm just about to run out of battery too at 15%. Perfect timing, isn't it? But yeah, with that said, go ahead and scout for this month's festival banner, and I'll see you guys next time. XPPlayer out.